Are you ready to expand your real estate vocabulary? Welcome back to the Estate Edge channel, your one-stop shop for all things real estate. Today we're going to demystify some more key terms that will not only deepen your understanding of the industry, but also help you ace that broker exam. First up, we have the balloon payment. This term refers to the final, usually much larger installment of a mortgage loan. This happens when the initial loan amount wasn't fully paid off or amortized through the regular payments. Next, we come to the baseline. This is an imaginary line running east-west used by surveyors. It intersects with something called a principal meridian to help locate and describe land under the rectangular survey system. The term benchmark might sound familiar, but in real estate it refers to permanent reference points. These are essential for surveyors as they measure differences in elevation during land surveys. Now let's talk about bilateral contracts. These involve mutual promises. Each party agrees to do something in return for the other party's promise to do something. Moving on, we have the blanket mortgage. This type of mortgage covers multiple real estate parcels and allows for partial release from the mortgage lien when a specific portion of the debt is paid off. Blockbusting, an illegal practice, involves inducing property sales by making representations about the entry or potential entry of minority persons into a neighborhood. A breach of contract, as the name suggests, is when one party doesn't perform their part of the agreement without a legal excuse. A bridge loan, on the other hand, is a sort of temporary financing that bridges the gap during the sale of a property. A buffer zone is a strip of land that separates different land uses. Building restrictions are limitations on property improvements. These can be set by zoning acts or restrictions in deeds or leases. The bundle of rights is a set of legal privileges that come with a title. These include the rights to possession, control, exclusion, enjoyment, and disposition. Capitalization is the process of converting future income into its present value. This is often used in real estate appraisal through a process called discounting. The capitalization rate is the rate of return a property is expected to yield on the owner's investment. Cash flow is the net spendable income from an investment. It's calculated by subtracting all expenses from the gross income. If expenses exceed income, you're looking at a negative cash flow. Caveat emptor is a Latin term that translates to "let the buyer beware." It's a reminder that the buyer should always be cautious and thorough in real estate transactions. The chain of title refers to the succession of property conveyances from a recognized starting point. It establishes the current holder's title to the real property. Chattels refer to personal property in real estate transactions. A cloud on title is a claim or encumbrance that could affect the title of the land. A codicil is a testamentary disposition that comes after a will. It modifies, explains, adds to, or confirms the will without revoking the original. And lastly, collateral is something of value that's given or pledged to a lender as security for a debt or obligation. And with that, we conclude our whirlwind tour of real estate terms for today. Don't forget to tune in for our upcoming videos to continue expanding your real estate vocabulary. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, happy learning!